Melbourne girl, welcome to my channel. Well, it's nearly the end of February, so hopefully have a bit more free time. I'll just come out to the local woodlands, set up the tarp, have a wee coffee, maybe a bowl of soup. So here we are, I've come into one of the main bits of the woodlands. It's so nice. So I'm just trying to find a nice space that's fairly flat and a bit sheltered, maybe with a tree. Although we don't absolutely need a tree, because I can use a stick for this setup. Oh, that sun is so gorgeous. I'm actually melted now. I've got on so many layers to stay warm. So I've got 3 things in mind for you today. So number 1, set up a nice shelter. Number 2, get the soup and the coffee on, and if we still have time, depending on the daylight, I might do a wee unboxing of a small birthday gift that I got, and I'd like to see you know, what's in it, and so I might do that if I have time. It's in my pack, it's a tiny wee thing anyway, so got my pack on, my day pack. I don't have the dogs with me today. You've probably gathered that by the silence. I left them at home today, so I just wanted to come out and have a nice, quiet, relaxing setup. So let's see. That way over there's kind of the main open parkland, and this bit we're in now is the woodlands, which are near the river, and I've been here lots of times, but I like it. Lots of rabbit poo. Okay. Well, we're quite near one of the paths, but this is quite a nice wee spot, so I'm just going to do a wee bit of clearing out here, because there are a lot of fallen branches and stuff, which won't be very comfortable to sit on. So I'll just do a very quick clear out, and then I'll lay the tarp out. So there is a dog down there, as you can hear, so it's causing a bit of a rammy. I'm not going to go mad or anything, I'm just going to tidy up some of the bigger ones, get them out of the way. never really know what size the tarp's going to end up. So you've got it all set up. I could use a stick or a tree for this one. So if I need a stick, then it needs to be the right kind of stick. So it needs to be the right length and not punky. So yeah. What I'll do is I'll get it out and I'll lay it down, try and get it in the right configuration. I'll try and tie it up to that tree, makeshift. If that doesn't work, then I can look for a good stick. So some of you that watch some of my other videos will know that I've tried to remember formulas in my head for setting up the tarp, and the way I try and always remember it is this corner on the outside with the DD Tarp logo. I always try and keep as reference point A, regardless of what the setup is. And it can vary between having the tarp with the tie out points on the outside or actually having the tarp facing up the way. So that's how I try and remember them. Doesn't always work, but so I think this one starts inside out, but we'll see. Really want to make sure I hear this tree. So these two corners come over here to your first peg. Like so. And then you try and prop up the roof, but I'll need the ridge line for that. might actually be able to do it with one of the wee guy lines. If I can get it over the tree. And there's obviously a technique to throwing these things over trees. It doesn't help when the sun's in your eyes. There we go. See if either of those work. So we'll come from that one there and then peg out this corner. So here we go. This is what it looks like. You can use a stick for this setup, or you can use the tree. So that's quite good. You get a wee bit more shelter with it. And I just pulled those guys. I just makeshift things. I don't worry too much about doing fancy knots all the time. Now this isn't really as straight a layout as the one that I saw, so I'll show you what I mean. I'll walk around here and show you what I mean. So you can see it from the back and the front. So this bit here isn't as straight a line, probably because I tied that back bit out. And to get a straighter line, I think you probably need to tension the top a bit more and use that as the angle that you want. But I'm not really that bothered about the lines. So that's it. So just going to figure out what I'm doing with the door here. As you can see, the door's flapping about, so I'll just decide what I want to do with it. But that's the inside there, guys. Not bad. Right, let's get this door sorted. Maybe just use a guy line for it. I'm not getting any of my yellow pegs left, or any of my wee bungees, so just use a wee guy, maybe bring it over here a bit or something. not going to shut it off completely. Obviously you can take it right over to this corner over here, like that. So you can bring it right back down over here and shut it over, but I don't want to do that. I like to get a wee look out and about, see what's happening. So I'll maybe just bring it over here a wee bit, just to really stop it flapping about in the wind more than anything. I could just peg it, I suppose. Right, there we go. It's a bit of a makeshift, it's a bit of a few different makeshift designs at the front here, but I don't care. You know, at the end of the day, it's whatever suits you. It's however you want to be, isn't it? So, right, let's get out the wind. That's what I say. Well, as you can see, I didn't bring my chair. I actually probably could get the chair in here and set it up. I've got on 3 layers, including this jacket. I'm absolutely boiling after all of that. But anyway, as you can see, it's quite sunny, so I'll move that in a minute. So that's the view from the front. We're just looking out down at the river there and the rest of the woods. Lovely. It's actually a really gorgeous day. So nice. Anyway, better rehydrate a bit after that. So there we go. That's us all set up, guys. I had to take my jacket off. I'm absolutely boiling. Well, it's all the moving about and all the activity. It definitely heats you up. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, 2:45 already. Man, oh man. Right. I'll maybe heat the soup up then. So, let's get the kitchen unpacked now that we're set up. So, kitchen bag today's the French Army canteen and the BCB Crusader cup. And the hearty chicken soup that I like. Well, that's pretty much it. I do also have a wee coffee in here if I feel like it. Just give that a wee rinse. Ground's pretty wet, so I certainly don't anticipate any problems. will just put a tiny wee smidgen of water in with that soup, because as you might remember the last time, it's quite thick. That's it. I'll just give the water a wee minute to heat up. Get my spoon out to stir it. Quite windy, so I hope that doesn't go out. That's doing okay. That's it. I can't believe what such a gorgeous day it is. Oh, it's so nice for the sun to be out and for it to be dry. It's just been so horrible. I mean, been so wet and miserable and windy and cold. And the forecast for this week is really pretty shabby. I mean, we might be potentially facing quite a lot of snow. And that's not a good thing in Britain, because the whole place just grinds to a halt. We're not very good at snow, that's for sure. I better see if my gloves lying there, in case I need it. Just in case that's hot. It only takes about 5 minutes. Anyway. I tell you, I wished I'd brought my pillow. That's what I really wish, because I could be lying down that pillow there now. No, I'd probably fall asleep and burn the soup. I have got another couple of wee kind of fire lighter things. I've ran out of the Dragon fuel tablets. I might get some more of them because they are really handy. But I brought some of my own wee fire lighter and another wee fire lighter, because I reckon between the two of them, or even one of them, it'll be enough just to warm that coffee up later when I want it, if I want to heat it up. Because, you know, that coffee just, it's one of those cold coffees, it just needs a warm through. It's ready to drink. That's going not bad. That's the BCB Crusader MarkII, which is slightly different from the MarkI. I think it's the handle thing that's different. Because the handle can flip right over and tuck down, so that you can use it with like trangias and things like that. I know a lot of you guys use these things anyway. I mean, I like a fire and everything, but you just get so sooty and smelly. Even the tarp smells after it, which I don't like. Now what I'm not sure of is if you can actually extinguish them, because it would be quite good to extinguish it and save the rest of it for the coffee, but I'm not sure if you can do that. I could give it a try, I suppose. Don't know, would you blow it out? I don't know. Maybe not last that long anyway, it's maybe going to go out in a minute. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of it left, to be honest. Yeah. It's nearly out. Yeah, it's nearly out anyway, so just like that, soup getting the last of it. Well, that's good. Shelter up, soup ready. We might have time to do that unboxing. It's only 3 o'clock. It's not going to get dark till about 5 o'clock. And I'm not far from where I parked the car. Right, great. Soup's ready. I'll get tucked into that. I would just encourage everybody and anybody not to worry about going out overnight while camping on your own if that's something, you know, that's stopping you. Go on the Forestry Commission websites or Woodlands Trust or places like that, you know, Google where there's local woods near you, and just come out for the day and, you know, enjoy yourself. It's really great fun. It's just gives you such a, you know, a relaxing break from everyday life. It's so peaceful. So I would encourage everybody to just do it. That's all I'm doing. So time for soup. That soup was yummy. So I suspect the gorgeous day is now going to take a turn for the worst, as forecasted. The clouds have just suddenly gathered all around, and I can hear spots of rain starting. So it's highly likely that we'll have a bit of a wet takedown. But anyway, we're lucky so far. So I'm not doing like a big massive daft unboxing thing, but one of my friends sent me a lovely wee gift. 2 lovely wee gifts actually. So one of them was a book, the Bear Grylls Ultimate Survival Guide, which I've started reading. It's really interesting, really good. I mean, it's amazing the kinds of things this guy thought up. you know, for survival situations. Like if you're in a car, you know, you're broken down or whatever, you're in a survival situation, you can use the inner tubes for water bladders, you can burn the tyres, you can use the inside stuffing of the car seat to stuff in your jacket and keep you warm, smash pieces of glass for cutting tools. I mean, it's never ending the list, so that's going to be a really good book. But this is the other thing he sent me. It's the Polymath mini survival kit. So have a wee look and see what's in it. It is going to start absolutely pelting down. I'm sure of it. We're going to get soaked. I don't have any waterproofs on apart from a waterproof jacket. But hey ho. Them's the breaks. So there we go. Tiny wee tin, and well, you don't need to make any guesses because it tells you on the card what's in it. Oh look, how cute is that? It's so cute, look. That's so cute. Tiny candle, brilliant. Tiny bit of paracord, brilliant. Tiny towel. Compass. Condom for water, obviously. Tiny flashlight, sewing kit. I'm not sure what's in that. Worm lure and magnet lure. Oh, I bet you this is a fishing kit. Oh yeah, it slides off. Does it? I think. Ooh. Yeah. That slides off. So tiny mini fishing kit, which might help in a survival situation. What's that? I think this might be the fire starter. And I think that might be an alcohol swab or surgical tape. It was supposed to be a whistle. Oh, there's a whistle. Oh, that's good. Yeah, well there you go. And a tiny wee emergency sewing kit. Could always use that to sew up yourself. So yeah, lots of the wee things that you would normally imagine. But I think out of most of them, candle and the paracord, really useful. Always come in handy for starting a fire. And I'm sure that wee mini fishing kit, if you were really desperate, would work. So we'll see if we can get it to shut. But that was really sweet of him. It was really sweet of him. So wee mini survival kit, dead cute. Good thing to keep in your car, I think, you know. Outer foil bag, outer bag foil. I don't know what you'd do with that. Anyway, rain's starting. But I might just heat up that coffee. I managed to get the thing out of the bottom of the canteen cup, the Crusader cup. That's the leftover gel thing. That's what it ends up like, and it just came right off. So that was good. So I can put that in with the rest of my rubbish. I've got a whole bunch of birch bark that I found the other day, so I can always use that as well. Yeah, it looks like we're probably going to have a wet takedown, so I might as well have my coffee. Because I'm reluctant to make a move in the rain. I mean, it's not absolutely raining yet, so probably I should really just quickly pack up and go before I get soaked. But might be nice to hear the rain on the tarp. So just get my wee camping kit with me, and inside that I've got a tiny mini fire kit that I made up. As you can see, a leftover from Valentine's Day. Yeah, I can feel the rain coming in. Managed to get one of my favourite coffees, the soya, actually it's almond milk, I think. Is that? Let's have a look. Yeah, it's almond milk. It's almond milk and coffee, and I think there's chocolate in it as well. So I have that those firelighters which I bought, I didn't make. I'll put that in. See if it goes. I'm sure it will. I think that'll take long. My wee spoon that I carved. I did wash out my canteen cup down at the river there, but that water's not potable without boiling it, so I'm not going to use the canteen cup again for this. I will, I'll put it back in the bottle that it came with. Oh, the clouds seem to have moved on again. That would be good. Probably going to get a heck of a lot more soot off this because it is a firelighter. But I mean, if it's enough to heat that coffee up, that would be good, wouldn't it? Because they're really cheap. Like, you get a big massive bag with loads in them for a couple of pounds, so it'd be good if, you know, it burns for long enough to heat stuff up. Because dead handy, that. I bought that wee cutlery thing as well. I wanted something to keep my cutlery in so it didn't fall about in my bag. That's hot enough. You don't want it boiling hot because it would be too hot. Oops. Yeah, it's a bit hot. Bit too hot. Oh, that wee firelighter actually seems to be lasting longer than that dragon fuel. But I imagine the bottom of this is quite sooty. Yeah, covered in soot. Which isn't good. Sun's out again. Yee-hee! Brilliant. Really, when all those clouds come over earlier, I was convinced it was going to start lashing with rain. That's nice. Right, I'm going to enjoy this coffee and let that burn down. I'll see you in a minute. I put my coffee back in the pan. I heated it up too much so the plastic bottle started to melt. Yeah, the clouds are moving over again. I definitely think the weather's going to take a turn any minute, so At least the wind stayed off, so it's not been too cold or felt too cold. I'm going to take this pot down to the river and try and get some of that, clean off the bottom of it. Because it is one of the things I hate. You end up with it everywhere. It goes all over your hands, your kit, your face, everything. I think that's that wee firelighter just gone out, so wasn't bad that. I mean, a couple of them with you, do you know what I mean? Pretty good. Right, I gave it a wee clean out. Scrubbed it down with some branches and moss and some leaves. Took it down to the river, so got most of it. A wee bit of it anyway, so. Get it in that and that'll get it away. Well, the weather's definitely going to take a turn for the worst. I know I keep saying that, but I'm waiting for it. So I might get packed up. 10 to 4. It's probably about another hour or so of daylight left, so that'll give me plenty of time just to, get packed up and head back to the car. And I know that this is a bit bright, not the most attractive of little day packs, but at least you can see it. But this has been so handy and so useful coming out. During the day for these wee mini hikes. Brilliant. Really like it. But yeah. That's that wee firelighter going out, so a few wee embers, but I'll empty it out and I'll use my water here. Just to make sure it's out. My wee kitchen bag. Right. I do use the wee canteen cover to keep that BCB thing in, but as you can see it wouldn't fit the canteen as well, so it's just a wee thing to cover them up really. Get that in my kitchen bag and get the tarp down and get packed up ready to go. As you can see, the sun's doing its best just to confound me. But you know, it'd be better that I get it taken down while it's still dry. Nice wee setup that today. It's been so quiet as well. There haven't been a lot of aeroplanes today, which is dead nice. Don't know why that is. It is unusual. We usually get quite a lot of aircraft noise here. Probably they're all stopped because of the coronavirus. Hello doggy. Where are you at? Where are you? No, there's nothing in there for you. There's nothing in there for you, doggy. Well everyone, that's me. I'm all packed up and ready to go. Managed to stay dry today, which has been great. Had a really nice time. Thanks again to everybody for watching. Whether you subscribe or don't subscribe, it doesn't matter. I really appreciate your views and comments. I'll hopefully catch you again in the next one. Just an urban girl out having fun. Bye!